Hello and welcome to this introduction series on Machete. The purpose of this course is to get you familiar with Machete, including how it works and what benefit it can bring to your day, work, or center. By the end of this series, you will have enough information to determine if Machete is right for your center and have a familiarity that will let you jump right into using Machete on a daily basis. So to begin, we'll start with what is Machete? Machete is a web application customized to manage a day labor referral service. Machete tracks work order requests made by employers looking for short-term, casual labor. It also provides a means for matching laborers with specific skill sets to requests made by employers for skilled, casual labor. Thus, Machete is a computer program that runs entirely in a browser, accessible from anywhere with an internet connection, with a main focus on day labor centers, with the ability to track skills and match employers and skilled labor accordingly. However, Machete isn't just an employer-worker matching system. It stores all the relevant data about members, employers, teachers, attendance, classes and activities, events, and can provide reports and analysis on these data, all the time providing a fast system for dispatching workers and keeping class attendance, with the added benefit of having Spanish language support. So, how does Machete work? Machete is a client-server web application that supports most major web browsers. Many clients can currently use Machete as long as they have reliable network connectivity between the web client and the server. Thus, many people on various computers can interface with it and add data, edit people, add employers, and make classes from a classroom or even on the road, making Machete a center-wide software. The requirements for Machete are rather simple. A modern computer. For Windows, that should include any computer that came with Windows 7 or up. Windows XP would probably work, and as long as it had an updated browser, it'd be fine. However, it's probably not recommended since the security updates from Microsoft aren't provided anymore. For Mac or Linux, any systems from the last 5 years should also work. Mobile systems work too, however the reduced screen size can make input more difficult. We recommend a fast internet connection because the program runs better with it, as most web applications do. Chrome is the preferred web browser, because it has been used the most during our testing process. Other browsers like Firefox should work just fine. The general workflow is an employer signs into the online interface and places a work order, or calls into your center and places a work order. If a work order requires more than one person, additional work assignments are added to the work orders. Then, workers that were signed in for the day are attached to these work assignments and are dispatched to the job. Then, the job is completed, and hopefully, the worker gets paid a reasonable amount. Machete also has a major activity system that can be used for classes, OSHA training, or other activities that you want to keep attendance of. You start by having a teacher or staff member make a class or other activity. People then sign into these classes with their membership card or their membership number, just like they would during the dispatch section, and then activity is logged. This is the front page of Machete. For someone with admin or manager roles, you will see all the tabs, but other roles will probably have reduced access to many of these tabs. In future lessons, we'll go in depth on what is included in each tab and their uses. Let's go through a general overview of the major tabs. Reports is a simple selection of Machete data reports. There are more in-depth reports on an external site. Emails. Emails show the status of the emails about the work center work orders, reminders, and confirmations. Employers is where employers are created and where most work orders start. Orders called into the center can be attached to employers here and move into activation. Work orders is a record of work orders and work assignments assigned, organized, and displayed by day. Dispatch is where activated work orders are assigned to people. People is where personal information about members and workers are stored, including past jobs and activities. The creation of people start here. Activation is where activities is where classes and other attendance-based activities are stored and created. And finally, work sign-in is where workers are signed in for the day.